Alright, welcome back everyone to the next episode of the 4X Alchemist head-to-head Lumeris vs. Cravers game. I'm David playing the Cravers. And sorry about that last episode. I got too zoned into the game and forgot to start my timer. So hopefully these next episodes will be the standard 45 minutes. So I apologize for that. Before I started the recording back up again, I took a gander at our fleet differences. So here's the fleet that James is, max CP. Well, that's super annoying. Sorry about that, guys. So James's max CP fleet is 2,455 attack and 2,150 defense. If we compare that to mine, which admittedly has a hero in it, is 4,600 attack and 3,800 defense. So I'm significantly stronger than he is right now. And hopefully I can use that to cause some mayhem in his place. So I think the Sophon's main area is over here. I just have that hunch. I might as well be fighting these guys while I'm here, since I have my tardigrade here, so I'm going to be healing tons anyway, no matter what. So let's just fight stuff, might as well. I wonder how many battles I've had. Let's just look at curiosity. 68? Oh. That seems low. I feel like I've fought more than 68 battles. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to build... Oh, I already have this. So we're going to build a hornet here just to get this guy off my butt. Stop doing that. We have 13,000 dust, so we're going to invest that into our trade companies, which we've been a little slack on. Yeah, so hopefully we can build these up a little bit, start building some more. We want to take this place, Gatria, before it is at least, we want a trade colony here, at least. It doesn't matter if it's the 4th or 5th, we definitely want one there. Which means that we're going to have to take all three of these, or these 3 places to do it as well. And this place is really good. So I think I'm going to try and just take all 4 of these places, and then that will mean I will control this entire constellation. Which will be good. Make me feel a little bit better. So then I'll have my main place, and then this buffer constellation, and then James, which is, I think, now over here. Because let's see. So how many people are left? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people. Oh, I should have known that. 2 are dead. So 8 people are left. So there's James and me, or James and I, me and James, whatever. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the Sophons are either 7 down here, then or up here. So they're one of these 2 places. 7. And then there has to be 8, like 9 and 10. Wait, I did that wrong. Hold on. 2 dead, 2 humans, 2 I have kind of isolated. Then we have the 2 unfallen there, and then there has to be 2 more that we don't see. Okay, so there's Sophons here, and then 1 other person that we don't see over here. So there's Sophons, James, and someone over here. Or, yeah, something. So that's good. That means, so since we see these 2, so that's 6, 7, 8, yeah, okay. Interesting. What are we going to do about that? Right, so we don't want to throw our guys into unhappiness, so we're not going to take over too much yet. We are going to start doing... So one of the best ways to get more happiness is to do these terraformings, because you can see that it's 15 happiness to go from toxic to savanna, which is better than every happiness building except for this one, which is just 25. So doing terraforming is really good. It's the reason that we're focusing it. Another thing that I did before I started the recording is that I threw this SLC's super light content into our research queue, because that's going to double the effectiveness of all of our spin projects, and that will hopefully make up for our influence depletion, as well as give us some the needed influence to grab the plus 50% damage. Alright, so here's more James. Ooh, and that's a new constellation, so I'm guessing James is over here. Whoa, these guys seem way too not. Weird. Okay. So this was just empty space? That's crazy. Sophon's one. I wonder if this is another capital. I wonder if the Sophons were the ones that killed the Horatio. That'd be interesting. I always assumed it was James. Let's make sure that this is... Oh! This is not their capital. Interesting. James might be going for supremacy victory as well. Most interesting. Most interesting indeed, dear brother. That would be that would be fun if James and I were both going for the same victory condition and then we're just fighting over capitals. Would be pretty cool. Alright. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about, this forced truce thing, and normally, you know, I'd have to pay 2,300 influence in order to not do the truce with them. But if you just right-click and just close the message alert, you can just completely ignore it without any repercussions. Alright, so now we're just doing a ground battle at a place I don't care about. These guys are kinetics. Yeah, so we're gonna grab some turtles and close in as much as we can. Cool. And we're just gonna out barrage fire him. Cool. Alright, so we killed some pirates successfully. Nice. Alright, this guy is here for some more curiosity explorations. So we can just... I guess he's already almost done. Alright, so then instead we can get some normal exploration. Send some probes out. I wonder if this is going to finish in time. Oh, James left. His fleet left. So he just left those people there? That's kind of weird. I wonder if this will finish before the... Oh no. Oh no, so I lost that. Damn. Okay, so this is going to be the place that we leave them now. I kind of wanted them to do it, but it's a little bit sooner than I wanted them to do it, because now I just lost that 35 happiness. Bastards. Okay. It's alright. We're almost ready to declare war on them anyways. And then once we have war declared on all of the remaining players, the major factions, then that's the maximum number of happiness that we can generate from our warmongering. Alright, so let's grab this again. This might bring it into at least contentment. Alright, so this place is, oh man. So this is one really annoying thing, is that all of these alerts get in the way. So 39, 19, we want to buy some more time here. Why did that? Oh, because it was blockaded, that's why I didn't go out. That's okay. So one extra turn, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Okay. So if James is going for supremacy victory as well, then we definitely need to protect ourselves. So we're gonna just try and get to happy with all of these places. So let's grab these and these, this order. Atlas still needs more direction. You are content, so let's grab you some happiness stuff. Alright. So the next thing we want to do is we also want to be working towards tier 3 tier 4 system development, because then we can use happiness again. So what I like to do is happiness first. I mean, preferably it'd be science and industry. So science and Jadonics. So science and industry, and then happiness again, and then 2 other things. If you can find tons of the stage 3 or the 3rd level happiness resource, which reduces over-colonization on happiness by 50%, then you're golden. And then just go and expand everywhere. Because then instead of getting -10 happiness per additional system, it's only -5 happiness, and that's totally manageable. Yeah. So let's just get some free science. Well, he's there. We're losing Cravers in Gistrad, as to be expected. Alright. Let's get him in close. Maybe he can survive. Kinda doubt it, but that's no big deal. Yeah. Whatever. Alright, termites. You are gonna go forward and be irritating. Alright, so we have reached our first battle. So let's declare war on these guys. You can get some bonus happiness. Kill this fleet that's standing here in my way. So what is he using? He's using a majority of 100% short. So the only way that I can think of to get those efficiency numbers is using the beam lasers, where they are 0, 0, 100% at short. But it says that he has no laser power on that ship. So maybe the Unfallen gets some special kinetic that's only effective at short range? I have no idea. But the point is that he uses them a lot, and we're just going to stay barrage firing at him. Alright, so let's go to our advanced setup, which is good because he's using all 3 flotillas, which means we don't want to leave our tug all here by himself. So let's move a drone over here and 2 Hornets. And let's move a drone over here to protect these guys over here. And 1 more Hornet. Yeah, I think that should be good. Yeah, because then we have 2 Hornets per flotilla, and then 1 and 2 get bonus. Alright, so I'm actually going to watch this fight, so that hopefully I can break down some of the mechanics of what's going on. So here we see that I chose Barrage Fire, he chose Turtle. He's trying to close in on me, and I'm trying to stay as far back. So the starting distances are going to be the least common denominator. So it's going to be mid-range, medium range, long range, long range. And then these 2 flotillas 1 and 2 are going to try and close to short, and then flotilla 3 is going to stay at medium range. So we're going to select the overview camera, skip to action, and you can see that we're at long range, medium for phase 1, and so they're coming in. Hopefully this might be a problem. I might want to have just abandoned flotilla 1 and let these guys kind of just duke it out. But it looks like we're doing okay. But once they close to short range, my guys are going to die really quickly. So what I'm hoping for is that I can kill flotilla 1 and then kill flotilla 2 quickly, and then have my flotilla 2 shoot over onto flotilla 1, as you see they're doing now. And also by killing flotilla 1, we get this morale bonus here. And now that we've also killed flotilla 1, we get this double morale bonus. And so now we are killing the remnants of flotilla 3. We got that heal mid-battle, which means we didn't lose any ships. In fact, we didn't lose any health on any ships, or not very much. And then we're going to get the post-battle heal as well. So hopefully that that little play-by-play helped you guys out a little bit. We also got 600 signs from that, which is really great. It's like, what, 10% of... Oh, wow. Holy crap, our science is insane right now. That's awesome. But yeah, so we got 600 signs from that, so it's a nice little chunk for an easy battle. It's not huge, obviously, but, you know, based on the number of battles that we keep having, it's nothing to scoff at. The problem is that with that delay, our termites might be arriving before our fleet, which would be really bad. Don't want that at all. Okay, so let's just grab some of these curiosities. Ooh, there's Pink. Oh yeah, Pink, the other Cravers. I totally forgot about them. Considering that they are hugely ahead of all of the other AIs. Kind of a mistake, but I just haven't had to really worry about them this whole game. So let's send another thing down there and let you move out. By the way, what is the... Yeah, so the Unfallen have insane manpower ratios on their places. I don't know how they do it, but it's a lot. Ugh, excuse me, and I don't like it. It just makes me invest a whole lot of time. Alright, so this guy's here. Let's kill him. Because why not? Alright, so we're going to do another barrage fire. We're going to put this guy here. Interesting. Actually, I'm going to put my Tardigrade in Fleet 1, because they're going to be taking the most damage by far. And then we're just going to have the Hornets stay in 2 and 3. So these guys are here solely to tank damage. I'm going to move the Tug over to 2. Yeah, so Flotilla 1 is solely there to tank damage. I'm going to move this over as well. So Flotilla 1 solely to tank damage while we kill 2 and 3. And then once 2 and 3 are dead, once 2 is dead, because you can only do it to adjacent ones, so 3 cannot attack 1, but it can attack 2. So once their Flotilla 2 is dead, then all of these guys will turn and attack as well. Alright, so we don't need to watch this one. I think it should work out. Yes, it did. We killed all their guys again, grabbed another 600 science, and our guys are still all up at full health, which is awesome. And we don't really care about this battle. Really, we're just doing it for the science and the experience, and kind of so I can explain to you guys what's going on. That's cool. I really want to find the Sophon homeworld. It's been taken by someone, because otherwise this wouldn't be there. So you can tell it's a homeworld because it would have a crown above it. So you can see Vega, my capital, has a crown. You can see Andromeda, which was the Lumeris capital, has a crown. But it's really, this bubble just jumps to their best system, or their secondary capital when their capital is taken. So that suggests to me that the Sophon's capital has been taken. And that also suggests to me that it was taken by James. Which means he might be going for a supremacy victory as well, which would be pretty interesting. So we got 2. So we can do 10. Yeah, so let's do those. Then we can drive more slaves, more better. Let's try and maximize this. Nope, we want to stay at ecstatic. We also want to maximize our Lumeris, because our Lumeris are generating 4 gold on fertiles, which we care much more about rather than the plus of manpower, because we're already maxed out on manpower. Okay, so yeah, let's just keep that there. Let's grab another spin project, because we need more influence. Always need more influence. Alright, again, we're going to be doing this every turn. It's pretty annoying. I can promise you guys I'm way more bored of doing this than you are. Okay. Alright, looks like we have someone trying to contest us here. So let's just, they're just going to run away as always, but we now have some guys waiting for them. And we're going to get a little bit more. We're going to get, say, 2 hornets. Let's do 3 hornets. Alright, also we have our next trading company available to be built. So, oh, I didn't assign a build order for these guys. Let's grab the National Museum. And then a spin camp to get 80 extra influence, or industry. And then we'll start terraforming. Yeah, so you can see that each of these gives +5 happiness. We can reduce the meteor strikes, which will also be +10 happiness. So doing this kind of stuff is after you build the happiness buildings, the best way to get more happiness is to do these. We don't really need it at the moment, but that's also just going to make Cran a better place. Okay, so how are we doing here? Almost depleted. Alright, so let's start distributing these, because apparently I haven't been paying nearly as much attention to you as I needed to be. Okay. I think my slave population should be there in a couple of turns. We're going to want this other planet as well. So we really just need to thin out these Cravers. Yeah, and the problem is that we're growing a Craver population every turn, and because Riftborn don't grow from food, and we have no other organic populations there, it means that only the Cravers are growing, which is, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Okay, so we have a Hornet. He's going to take forever to get there. Might as well just have him kind of sit here. Where did that pirate? Oh, that must be. So this is where I was fighting that pirate. Okay, let's have a move here. Maybe I can intercept this pirate. I'm not sure. So he's coming through there. Let's grab another tardigrade and a couple of these guys. Let's do it before this stuff. I'm doing that in that order because I see this guy coming in. He's not that threatening, but I do want to make sure that he can't mess with me too much. And then I'll just move that over here. Okay, and I am done. Oh, no, I'm not. So this has been a super long turn because I've been kind of trying to explain stuff to you guys. So I apologize if it was, or mostly to James, I apologize when you watch this. Because this has been a very long turn. Alright, so yeah, so Ying is getting there, getting to the unhappy, or to the depleted areas. So let's grab them they do have lots of people, so let's grab them this first. Okay, and where was the other place? Matarka, right next to Ying. Okay, so you guys are still super happy. So let's grab, tourism, and no, let's grab more science. Science is good. Alright, and we need to decide where our next trade company is going. We want it to be in a good place. E-Cell would be a good one. I think E-Cell might be the best one. Best that I have right now, yeah. Alright, so they're still ecstatic, so we're just going to build this next. Yeah. So eventually, so then our fifth one will be down here in Gatria when we take that, because I think we should be able to maintain happiness with these 4. That will give us a total of minus 130. I don't know if we can maintain 130. Oh wow, we did both of those in one turn. Sweet. Yeah, our science is so ludicrous right now. It's awesome. Alright, we're gonna do another conscription here. If he doesn't win this, that would be hilarious. He's gonna be so salty. I know he wants this place because he can build it up super fast with his crazy dust. Did he get it? He didn't get it! Alright. Nope. Nope. So I think that was because we finished these weapons first, and so it did some extra damage to him before the actual battle. Alright, so we're going to pop this guy over here, grab these curiosities, or at least one of these curiosities. I think these are just going to be both tier 3s, tier 3 strategic resources, so yeah, the quadronics and whatever the purple one is, Ornix or something, I don't remember. Alright, so these guys. So let's just fight stuff, because fighting stuff is fun. Gives me lots of free science. So we're just going to do the same kind of setup. I want you up here this time. And we want you, nope, not the tug. We want a drone down here. A drone and a drone. So we're going to do one more down here. Okay. Yep, and there we go. Again, huge massacring victory. So we're going to take this. Yes, there we go. Pop over here. I found James. Alright. So let's send this probe that way. And we can just keep moving. Ooh, that's a good place. So James only has 200 manpower in any of his places, which is interesting. So let's take a look at this. So he has snow tundra. So I can actually probably take these places fairly easily if I find one that's kind of decent. I might be able to just siege it down without, or like take it down without doing a siege, and then strip it bare, and then he can take it back if he wants it, which would be quite disruptive to his plan. All right, where are we right now? In Hoth. Hoth is in a somewhat vulnerable position. Holy crap! Didn't we colonize Hoth like 4 turns ago? Wait, no, we did. That was Host or something. What was that place called? Heka. So we did Heka. So I thought Heka was Hoth for a second. I was like, holy crap. Alright, so Heka is not in a vulnerable position. So let's get a miners union here, and we're still super happy. So let's grab this, and then start doing some terraforming. We also want global industrials, but that's not as important as that. And we also want it here. Or geo-industrials, not global industrials. And then we want some more food. Do we want more food? More food can't hurt. Alright, we also want to keep distributing our happy dudes. Happy dudes to Hoth. Hopefully that will let them populate there as well. Because we love happy dudes. Happy dudes are our friends. Alright, so let's get another thing here. Let's grab this while we still have all of these hot places. Eventually we can delete all of those once we get to, once we've terraformed all of them down. Not too many. Okay. Also want this. I think actually we want this here. Because we are definitely not at that 300 food stage, so we want to be there, so when we colonize this, it just grows up nice and quickly. Now, this also needs our attention. We have a nice distribution of guys. So let's grab this and start terraforming. Ooh, my head's itchy. Let's grab that and that. That should be fine. Move our ships. Let's see, so he's going to be making it there in 2 turns, and then he's making it here in 1 turn. Damn. Okay, but it looks like his fleet's concentrated over here. So another advantage of having the huge vision is that I can see these guys coming, so I can just run away without too many repercussions. I might lose that settlement, but whatever, not a big deal. I'm going to mute this so you don't get any loud, annoying bings. We're going to kill this guy. These guys are more effective at short range, aren't they? Oh well, whatever. Okay, we're going to finally kill that one. Okay. You guys are pumping out some hornets. Yeah, so we want to definitely build all of these defensive structures in the capitals if James is going for a supremacy victory to make getting the capitals really, really difficult. And basically, the more time we can buy, the more opportunity we have to get reinforcements and actual fleet there. You have movement still, but we kind of want to see if this probe finds anything down here, and then we're just going to jump. So instead of being predictable and moving along star lanes, we're going to be unpredictable. That's why scouting is so important, is that we're going to try and be unpredictable and move all over the place. Alright, so here's James. Oh yeah, that's right. We have a new class of ship, which means we also have huge CP limits now. So we are going to do Mantis class, and it is our bishop, and so he's going to have a booster and some lasers. And normally I would do 3 lasers and 1 beam, but since we're just going to be using these Maggie lasers instead of the actual tech lasers until, you know, significantly later, until we don't have to worry about it, this should be fine for now. And we're going to do 1 and 1, and we haven't researched the Hyperion upgrade yet, so we're going to do 2 of these for now. What I was looking for was, so this is a titanium enhancer, which increases the kinetic damage. I want the Hyperion one that does, or not the laser one that does energy damage, and I would have put it here, since these guys aren't going to be taking that much fire anyways. But for now, we'll just grab the extra health. You can see that they have a base health of 11,000, which is nuts. NVTS nuts. Okay. So that also means that we're going to have what, like 20-ish? 22? Yeah. So now we have 22 CP, which is a lot. Which is a lot. It means that we can have, let's see, so my fleet compositions, my end game fleet composition is 1 carrier for 6, 2 tardigrades for 12, 2 mantises for 18, 3 drones for 21, and a tug for 22. 3 drones, a tug for 22, and then 2 hornets for 24 once I research carriers. Once I research carriers. And then once I get, what's the next one? I forget. It's this one, the hive, super swarms, which is a Cravers specialty. You get 4 extra, which is awesome. So you get 4 extra, and so then I do 1 more hornet for a total of 3, and 1 more mantis for a total of 2. And then you can increase that again if you get the Might of the Endless, but that's super duper duper late game, and by that time, I don't know, I've never gotten to that point. I usually win before that. So we're gonna scoot through like that. This guy. We're gonna see if we can grab that that curiosity and then find out what's here. So I'm thinking if James has stuff here, and then I want to say that the Sophon's capital would be down here. But I guess not. This must just be a normal place, and James just grabbed some neutral civs. Alright, we're going to protect the system. He must have shown up with another fleet. No? He just still has 700 people somehow? Nope, we are not giving you anything, especially for manpower. That's stupid. Alright, and then we're fighting someone. We're going to be retreating from that. Over here, apparently. We're going to grab this curiosity. And I think we're going to have this guy go over here. See kind of the Craver Unfallen territory. What's up in the Craver Unfallen territory? Alright, so we haven't found anything over here yet. But I think I'm going to just jump over here anyways. We're going to first send a probe down that star lane. We're going to jump over here.
The hive. Tell us.
Snow ice, that place is terrible. Let's go this way. How's this place? This place looks pretty good. Mediterranean savanna, not bad. Okay, so now we're going to grab, might as well grab the vision range. Vision range is always nice, and then we're going to get the movement speed and the damage. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, so that's what I was afraid of. My termites arrived early, so they're just going to have to retreat somewhere. Oh, did they all die? Damn it. So yeah, that blockade that I was stupid enough not to calculate for, yeah, that's why you should always let your guys be on their way in between systems before you leave with your stupid termites. Bonehead move by me. Fortunately, this guy's production is intense, so he can just build a shit ton more really quickly, and they'll get there in a couple turns. Alright, so we're going to throw these guys in here. I think we want 32 turns out of those, so that's good. Veil is already depleted. That's okay. We got a whole lot of of mileage out of that place. So let's go to arid over here. How many turns do I have left? 37, 16. So let's, yeah, so since this is depleted, these guys are, like, we're not getting that much out of here. Actually we would be. Because these guys, so even at depleted, these are being these guys are being driven. So these guys still, so all non-Cravers still count as one normal person on an undepleted planet, because 50 times 2 is 1, or 0.5 times 2 is 1. So these guys count as if this was just normal, but Cravers only count as 0.5 because they aren't driven as slaves. So me pulling my Cravers over here to buy more time is actually hurting my production from this amazing Veil planet. So what I'm going to do is, after I max out on population in this, I'm just going to start sending the Cravers away and getting more slave populations, because this place is just so good. And we want to keep it that way. Okay, so we have 3 fleets. Stupid AIs are stupid. Alright, we finished our trading company. Oh, we're racking up our battle victories doing this. We get 2 every turn. Alright, so we finished our trading company. Unfortunately, it is currently blockaded. And we're going to put this is a test. I'm not sure this will work. I don't know if trade routes can, never mind. Apparently they can. They can jump down these wormholes. So now we're going to have our trade route include Stradarius, which is not great because all of the people died out of it. But Pollux is amazing. Alright, and we want to distribute these guys because we want Bilgelli to survive for as long as possible. Ooh, but James is coming for Bilgelli. Oof, that was stupid. I should have seen that coming. Bilgelli is too good. Well, there's only one thing to do. And that is to find my largest fleet, is right here. Fight these guys real quick. I hope I can pull that hero. Let's make sure. 5 turns. Crap. I can pull him though. And then that fleet will just have a long walk back. Alright, so we're gonna pull him over here. Grab these guys. Merge them. Fight. And this, I think, is going to catch James a little bit off guard, and he's going to lose those ships. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to pull... Oh, he's in transit. Damn it. Okay, next turn we'll be able to pull him, though. And then we should be able to get from here to here in 1 turn and catch him there. Okay. Yeah, I should have known that he was going to go for Pollux. I think we've built up quite a few defenses there, though, right? No, not any. Damn it. Okay, so let's grab these 3, and we're going to sell some luxury resources, including some of these. So let's go like 150 of those, and some of our infinite luxury resources that we definitely don't need. We don't need 400 of those. Let's sell 350, and like 200 of these, and some of these, and some of these that we don't need. Okay, so that just bought us a lot of money. So we're just going to buy this stuff, and it's going to get all filled up. I hope by next turn. Alright, so we're going to grab those and those. Holy shit, we bought so many things this turn. Yeah, and I think that's all I can really do for there. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. That guy's coming in from here, so I should have been able to see him coming, because he only has 12 movement speed, so he had to have come here. I don't think he could have. Maybe he did that in one turn. I'm not sure. But that's why we need vision of these slip gates, because it takes all of your movement speed to go through one of the wormholes. So as long as we have vision of all of the wormholes, he can't pull a sneak attack like that. So that's unfortunate. So this guy we're going to have go down this way. There. We're going to have this guy come over this way. Yeah, so you can see that he moved through the wormhole, cost all of his movement speed. So what I'm guessing is that James moved through the wormhole here last turn, and then moved to here this past turn, with this turn. All right, so we have our locusts back over here, and put them back on defense. We have this hornet, and he can start making his way over here as well. All right, Stradarius needs our help. We want you to get... What do we want you to get? We want you to get this stuff, because James might be coming for you next. Alright. Let's see if we can catch James off guard and really surprise him. This place should have, all of a sudden, 850 instead of 200. Surprise! You little bastard, James. Alright. I think we're just waiting on him to pick his thing. Nope. Alright, so he hasn't arrived yet. So here's what we're going to do. So we don't want to move all of the ships at once, because that's going to also cause him to kill our termites. So we're just going to move here. We're going to... So he only has 200. I don't want to risk it. I'm not exactly sure how the mechanics work. So I'm going to pull him. Grab this hornet. Merge these guys together. Throw in him here. And then we're going to... meet him in the field over here. And so we can get there in 2 turns. So we'll be there next turn. He has no way of seeing this coming. So he's going to get here, and then I'm going to arrive and attack him. And he's going to be like, oh, there are 3 ships here, blah, 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 blah. Actually, let's disband this, and maybe we can get our termites to disband as well. Perfect, before James got there. Alright. He had plenty of opportunity to move his ships. That was not leveraging my host advantages too much. But that's 45, about 45 minutes. So we're just going to be wrapping up this turn 85, and then we'll call the yeah. So we're just going to be wrapping up this this turn, and then we're going to be finishing up. For some reason, my desktop audio doesn't seem to be working for the next episode. So I think the game sounds have not been coming through for last episode and this episode, so I apologize to you guys for that. I will fix it for next episode. Alright, so we're just going to be wrapping up. We are here now, so we're going to be fighting these guys. So what do they have? Kinetics. Our arch enemies, but not really. So we got some decisive victories there. James is coming to fight me here, so let's show this location. So what has he got? He's got 6,000. Wow, with these black tips. All kinetics. And I just moved my guy out, so he only has 2,000 now. So we're just going to retreat. If we lose this fleet, I'm really not that worried. It's really no big deal. Let's see what we... No. Yeah, so he's all kinetics. And all... Yeah, so he's making a big mistake here. That he's going all kinetic defense, and we're going to catch him way off guard. And this is the reason we're actually showing this, is that we can show him that we're focusing pure kinetics, and hopefully he'll make the mistakes that next time we come in, he won't be ready. So we're just going to fight. These guys are going to die, but that's okay. So we'll see what James is going to come in and turtle. He'll kill most of my rockets before before they do much damage. But I might get a couple shots off. Maybe kill some of his ships. This was honestly just like a throwaway fleet. I'm not too worried about it. The only thing that makes me slightly sad is losing the tardigrade. But again, it's just one. It's not a big deal. What's really going to catch him off guard is that next time when I show up with lasers on my guys, on my big carriers. In fact, I might just do lasers on my carriers and do more missiles on my... Actually, I might do like guns on my Mantis class ships, and then do guns on my Mantis class ships, and keep missiles on my Hornets, because then that will give me some anti-missile defense. Keep missiles to force James to keep doing slugs, and slugs do relatively low damage compared to lasers, but they're really good against missiles, obviously. So it will force him to spec into suboptimal weapons, and then my carriers equipped with all of their lasers won't get the 40% buff from my Craver heroes, but will still be doing just absolutely ass tons of damage. So it seems like James is still selecting something, which is taking forever. Selecting his thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we died. I'm guessing he's using the same trick that I shouldn't have told him that. It was dumb of me to tell him that. My tardigrade trick. So I'm sure he's using it as well. But yeah, I did some damage to him at least. But yeah, this was a really weak fleet. I mean, it only had 4 Hornets in it, and those were the only attack ships. So, not too worried. I got some good vision and a good idea of what his tech level is. He's not gonna see it coming, hopefully. But we will see. We will see. Alright, so we're gonna do some population distribution. Again, we're just gonna be wrapping up this turn before the end of this video, so it might drag on a little bit while we do some of this more minor stuff. Yeah, we definitely want, I guess this doesn't delay it at all, but we definitely want these micropipes to get +2 Fidzy on everything, which of course is multiplied because we are Cravers. Alright, are we full? Nope, we're still growing. So what do we got here in Vega? Nothing. Alright, so we want to grab this, and these, and this. And then we're going to start, so now that we have all of our stuff really doing well, oh wow, our science is so good. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright, so, and our trade routes are not great. Not great by any means, but, they're working their way up. I'm sure James is, when I watch James's stream, be like, oh my god, your trades are amazing. All right. So this spread of probes suggests to me that James has a scout right here that he got there this turn. So we're just gonna kill this guy really quick. Grab a turtle because we're kinetics. He just ran away. Another victory for the good guys. I guess. So yeah, so also if we can hold here, then this is going to stop James's advances from here. Alright, so interesting, so James came here and then left. So I think he did that just to make me pull my Seeker hero back, which is pretty clever. James is a pretty clever guy. I thought I could get there in one turn, but I just wasn't quite fast enough. So, but that's okay. We'll get him next time. What I kind of want to do, since I have all of this quadrinix and yeah, all this quadrinix, is that I want to get these pretty early. No, not those. Where is the super speed thing? Is it down here? Yeah. So I want to get this and then have one tugboat that's just this thing and then just fly everywhere, because this is going to make everything so fast. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And just have one of them, and then instead of pulling the Seeker hero out like I did, I'm going to separate it into two fleets, one with just the tug, and then just fly off. And then I can just leave that fleet that I just abandoned wherever, and it's not going to matter. I just want to get out of there. All right, so we're going to grab this just for this first for the stage 4 advancements. Yeah. Stage 4 advancements. Actually, do I want to do this first? I think I want to do it in this order, because we're not going to be building carriers yet. We need more antimatter. So this should be fine. So how many do we have? 4 hornets here, or 4 termites. So we need one more turn of termites. Okay. I think we're going to just be sending more probes everywhere. I think that's going to be it for this turn. Let me see. Okay, so we're still waiting on James to select his ground assault. But I think that's going to... Oh, wait, no, we need to do all of these. Okay, so we're not quite done with this turn. So let's keep building up our stores of these. Okay. 1 and Orm. What does Orm need? Orm needs not to be depleting so quickly. Orm needs slaves. Where is Orm? Orm is there. Cran, send Orm slaves. So we'll send a couple of these guys over to Orm. Okay, so, but what are we going to build in Orm? We are going to build defense. This. Okay, next. Flans. Flans is a good place. So let's make sure we can keep it. Let's build our defenses. And National Museum. And then a sim camp. And this. There we go. James finally selected his choice. Alright, Hydrus. Hydrus is this place that has been under siege forever. Let's build this because of everything. I don't think James will be able to make much use of that, and whatever he selected, it's not going to be that great. Those things are really only useful if you have them in all of your places. Interesting. Oh, it's because I have only a certain percentage of it owned. So where's there it is? Next, Indris. Indris is another place that I just took that we want. the defensive stuff for. And then this. Alright, so I think that's going to finally end my turn. And with that, and me moving these guys over here, with that, I'm going to end this episode. Thank you guys all for your attention, and I hope to see you guys next time. As always, take it easy.